Reach high, aim high, and obtain. Okay, to begin with, we need to get ourselves a few pieces of bread because we're going to be making ourselves a nutrient-dense, probiotic-packed egg sandwich. And I love a good egg sandwich. Now what you can do, if you want, you can toast your bread before you do any next steps. That's personal preference. It's also a way of heating up the bread if you want, and it have that nice crispy crunch. That's personal preference. Now what we're going to do over here is you can either use SIBO yogurt or the Reuteri yogurt, but you need to use my version so it's really thick and like mayonnaise pliable. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this on our sandwiches. Now what you can also do, and we're doing it in place of the mayonnaise, so that's where this is coming in, is probiotic rich. Now what you can do if this is too bitter for you, because realize it is a yogurt, it's going to be on the more bitter side, and traditionally a lot of the mayonnaise that is sold in the United States tends to have sugar in it. Feel free to rotate the jars over, take a look at the ingredients. There's going to be some kind of sugar in there. This is without sugar. So if you're doing that conversion of wanting to get away from commercial based and you want it to be probiotic rich, but you're still adapting your taste buds, feel free to take some, put it in a separate container like this. Okay, you don't need much because again, you're treating this like a mayonnaise. And then you can take an inulin, like here I have organic chicory root inulin powder. It's organic, GMO free, filler free. It's just the straight ingredients. Or you can also do, but depending on how sweet you're wanting it to be, you can just put a little bit in here and stir it around. It'll also help thicken up the mayo, as you can see here, and it'll give it a bit of a sweet undertone. Then take a taste, and you can say, okay, do I need more? Do I need less? Feel free to add a little bit more, but you want to do it slowly because chicory root, if you're not careful, it can harden if you don't stir it just right, and it'll get clumps, and you don't want clumps in your mayo. You want a nice smooth mayonnaise. So let's give that a taste. Oh, that's perfect for me. But feel free to add. You can also do honey. If you want to, you can do your own sugar, because realize it's got
honey will make it thinner.
Yeah, honey will make it thinner. Maple syrup will make it thinner. The inulin will help thicken it up to a point, and it's naturally sweet. The other thing is you can do sugar if you want. That's personal preference. It's just a matter of realizing that the yogurt will be on the bitter side. And I think it's better to add your own sweetener to things rather than have it pre-sweetened and it's like, what's the portions, how much? This is allowing you to control it. And plus, by the fact it's yogurt and a probiotic, it helps digest the sugar for you. So do be aware of that. So then we'll just take this and we're going to spread this onto our bread. Now, doesn't that spread beautifully? Obviously, I still need to thicken up and give it some more time with my yogurt, but the yogurt does get thicker with time. But this is a great way of getting those probiotics into your family, your children, and even yourself, and it be enjoyable. So we're gonna leave that, and now we're going to actually make our egg sandwich. So we're gonna prepare our scrambled eggs. Now, one other thing you can do is do an over easy egg on this sandwich, but I happen to love a scrambled egg on my egg sandwich. Although I have done the over easy, and it's so nice to have that thick goo come through of the yolk when you've cooked it just right on a sandwich. But to do my next steps, I need to do it as a scrambled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this little bit here of my yogurt, and this can be either the Reuteri or it can also be your SIBO yogurt, my version of course, because it's rich in the cream. And I happen to love, I'm gonna add actually a little bit more because I want it to be about a tablespoon altogether. I love to add about a tablespoon of sour cream typically to my eggs, but the yogurt I have found can be used in place of that. And it imparts a really rich, creamy undertone. And at the same time, it gives that little bit of tang that makes it absolutely delicious. And I'll just whisk this together real quick. And pull. You can see that comes together beautifully. So let's go over to the stove and do next. What I've done to my skillet here is I've added organic coconut oil. And the reason I'm doing coconut oil is it's rich in omega-3s and 6s. And according to some of the research and information I have, it's perfectly balanced for how the body needs it with the 3s and the 6s. And if you've ever cooked with coconut oil, it provides a sweet flavor. So it's going to impart that sweetness to our eggs, which is going to make this sandwich even more healthy and delicious. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add our whisked eggs here. And the reason I'm whisking so many is because we have more than one person that wants it, i.e. me and Dad. We were wanting this. Okay, now I'm going to turn it off. There we go. Doesn't that look great? I'm excited to eat this. It's going to be so good. Okay. So I'm going to grab myself a plate here. To my plate, I'm going to add my portion of the egg. Okay, oh, that's gonna be so good. Put a tomato on there. But before I do that, let's put some cheese on it so it'll melt with it and it'll be absolutely gooey. So add a little bit of cheese. Top of that. Put our tomato. Tomatoes are really good. And of course we need some lettuce. And this is the lettuce from our garden, which makes it absolutely delicious. Because I like having a bit of crunch in there. I really enjoy a quality crunch. I like to layer my lettuce so it kind of zigzags and goes over the whole sandwich. Now another thing you can do is you can put avocado with this. Love it. Salt and pepper it. You can also do more cheese. You can basically have fun with this. But the important thing is enjoying the meal and at the same time introducing those important probiotics into the diet. So enjoy. Stop. Okay, so that's your egg sandwich.
Boy, that looks good. That is good. That's good bread too. That's a sandwich there now.